Okay, so this is the second part. Now, what I have here is, I feel ashamed, but I can't help myself, is I have here all of my Allie Edwards story stamp kits. I get both. I get the kit and I get the stamp. So the problem is that I have not gotten to this to organize it. My time has been kind of short with me, but now that summer's here, I'm able to get together and do some of the things here with organizing my kits and things like that. So with that said, I am going to show you what I have in here. These are all the kits I just haven't had an opportunity to get through. So these are brand new. This basket also contains the stamps. So we'll pull this to the side, and then we will have the stamps over here and the kits over here. The stamps. Now there's a lot of them in here, so oh my gosh, I just don't understand. You know, it's been one of those times where you just like, oh no. And yes, it has been one of those times where everything is just not organized as it should be. Let's see here. We got, and then we have these stamps. So, and I am getting the rest of the kits out. So, okay. And then we have the stamp. So I think that is everything that's a kit in here. The rest of the stuff that's in here just needs to be put in their proper homes, and I need to get that done as soon as possible because I was working on a kit. I have some new dies that I have not put away. A few dies here that I have just not put away. And then there is a whatchamacallit that I'm working on. It's an album, and this is through Allie Edwards, so it's called the Joy Book. And I put my word that I wanted to put on here, which was grateful. And I haven't really, and I have the photos that need to go in here. I just haven't had the opportunity to finish it. And so you have to put in 5 things that you're grateful for. And I haven't done that. And I'm going to, though. Oh, those are so cute, though. I like the way those look. Those came out. So that's what I'm going to finish. I'm going to definitely finish that this summer. And then these are the chipboards that go in there. I have to get those in there too as well. And you're supposed to glue the photo and things like that, or pattern paper or whatever it is that you have on here to go into the album. So we're going to put that to the side. And what else is in this basket, which I totally was looking for, are my 3x4 cards. These cards were from when I went to the very first Scrap Gals retreat, and a lot of us made 3x4 cards and exchanged them, which I thought these were pretty cute. Oh, that one's turned around. And each one of us made these. Not all of us did, but those who did, this is what we came up with. So these are the cards that were made. Hello from Seattle. I like that because she uses the stamps and things like that. So yes, I have 3x4 cards, and we did an exchange, and that is why you see these here. So we're going to put those to the side. Okay. I have an album that they're supposed to go in that we made when we were at the retreat. The Scrap Gals retreat, but I just never did. Okay, and then these are already in their storage containers here. And these belong to the Allie Edwards One Little Word. I was using those because I do one little word. I do one little word every year. And then this is a new stamp set. I don't know exactly. I think I have an idea where this came from. I think it came from one of my kits. So we're going to put that over there. And these are all, these right here, this belongs to One Little Word as well. And so we'll put that over there. This is an empty folder, and I love these folders from Ali Edwards, you guys. I saved these things. I got a whole bunch of these because I've been doing the Ali Edwards one little word stamp story stamp set since she started. So it is now 2018, and I think she started in 2014. So yes. Okay, and then the last thing I found was a traveler's notebook kit that I haven't used all the way just yet. I used some of it, but not all of it, and that belongs to the kits, so we'll put that over there. So now, okay, my basket is empty. Yay! So I'm not putting anything in here, back in here. Everything that you see here is going to go into its perspective, organized area. These, on the other hand, I have not broken these down. Now, I broke down my other Ali Edwards kits, and I've been using them like regularly. But that's what happens when you break them down. You end up, using them like you're supposed to. I haven't done these just yet. So I have a temporary solution for these guys until we get back to doing that, because that is another separate series that I'm going to show you how I do these. So I have this little basket here. And I got this from Michael's like so long ago. It was like $5. I think it is. It's like soft. It's got these little strong little rope handles on the side. I don't know if you could see that, but yeah, see that. But yep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna temporarily put all of these AE kits in here, including. Let's put them all in the basket here until I show you the other section and how I break those down, because there's a lot of them, and it's going to be a lot of stuff to break down in there. So I'll put those in there. So they're all in the basket, and this is what they look like in here now. Okay, so those are going to be, that's their temporary home, and I have shelving for that. So we're going to put those in their temporary home. Now, as far as these are concerned, all I have to do is just get some of the folders like I have done already for the Ali Edwards One Little Words stamp sets. And that's how I store my stamp sets and my dies. So I do the dies and the stamp sets in the same kind of little plastic folders. So, and I did not come up with that idea. That idea came from Jennifer McGuire. If you guys ever watched her, she is the queen of making cards. So that's where that came from. And so I've been following that ever since. So all of these stamp sets, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how I organize these. Okay, so here's how I organize all my dies. This is all the dies that I have. I don't have a whole lot of dies, but I have enough. Okay, I'm good. And then I don't even have any of these old ones because I got in on the die thing like a little late, just when they were phasing out the big fat ones and going into the wafer thin ones, which are all of these. So what I do, and I'll take this out so that you can see that, is I put, this is on a magnetic strip. This magnetic strip came with this die set. Okay, so what I did was I gathered up the supplies that I'm going to be using to show you how I organize and store my stamps. I have my little shorter storage things for storage envelopes, sorry, for the clear pockets for the smaller die cuts. And then I have my bigger ones here for the stamp sets and the bigger die cuts. And I think I have just enough in this one. I have more. So what I also do is I cut a piece of paper to give it a little sturdy background, as you can see how I have in this one. And I just put it in there, and that way you can see the stamp set when you put it in there. And so I have some for the smaller clear envelopes as well, and for the bigger ones. And then right here in the middle is I printed out a sheet. I don't do the label maker because it can get expensive. So I figured I'd get some labels, some Avery labels here. Put it in the formats on my computer, and I just type up what I need and everything right here, and then I just print them out. And I usually save the extras because this whole sheet, I never tear it. I just keep it on there because you can run this whole sheet back through your printer. Okay, So now that I showed you what I'm going to use, I'm going to go ahead and let you watch me, and we're going to get started with putting those stamps so you can see how I do it. Alrighty. Okay, so as you can see that I am on the tail end here, finishing up putting these in. And what I've done, and you see me do, was I cut the back of the package so that I can remember what tabs and what the tabs are going to look like. It kind of helps, and what company it's by. So that is why you see me cut that up. And I am almost done here with these dies. Okay, that is it. That was the best task I've ever had to do. And I like doing it because I already have a system down. And so I'm all done with organizing those stamps that were in that container and the dies as well. And now I'm off to pick another part of my scrap room to organize. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. And I will also leave links to where I got the large envelopes for the stamps and the small ones as well. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great and wonderful scrappy week. Bye-bye.